It's time for another edition of Would You Guess? I'm your host, Brad Pomerantz. I guess we should get started. Now, when it comes to so-called Jewish languages, you most certainly have heard of Hebrew, probably even Yiddish. But would you guess there is another Jewish language that many have never heard of, even in the Jewish world? That language? Ladino, or Jewish Spanish. If Yiddish is the Romance language of the Ashkenazi, or Eastern European Jews, Ladino is the Romance language of the Sephardic. Okay, follow me if you will. Spanish was widely spoken through the 15th century by the Jewish communities of Spain, surprisingly the home country of the largest Jewish population of the era. But with the expulsion of Jews from the Iberian Peninsula in the late 1400s, a distinct language, Ladino, was born. Now, there are two versions of the origins of what became Ladino. Some believe that Ladino only differed from medieval Spanish when it came to words referring to Jewish concepts, in which case Ladino drew from Hebrew. When the Jews fled Iberia, they brought their Spanish with them, which essentially remained in the 15th century, and that became Ladino, which ultimately evolved by incorporating lexicons and phonology wherever Jews settled, giving the Ladino language its more distinct identity. Now, the other view is that Ladino already had a more distinct identity even before the Spanish Inquisition. Some believe that Ladino included not only Hebrew words to refer to Jewish terms, but also unique Ladino words to refer to specific socio-cultural realities that affected the Jewish communities of the Iberian Peninsula during their time in Spain. Evidence of this theory would explain why Ladino has borrowed many words from Arabic as well as Hebrew. But unlike Yiddish, which is experiencing a bit of a revival in the 21st century and has even seen some words enter the American English lexicon, Ladino, unfortunately, is in danger of becoming extinct. You see, the largest Ladino-speaking communities were in the Mediterranean, and they were decimated during World War II. And many of the few surviving Ladino speakers fled to countries of Central or South America, where they then adopted local dialects of Spanish. Today, the Ladino-speaking population is estimated to be a mere 200,000, most of whom reside in Israel. But the Ladino language isn't going away quietly, as there are still some Ladino speakers currently residing in Istanbul, Turkey, where they even have a Ladino newspaper, The Dawn, which has been in circulation since 2005. Well, that's all for this edition of Would You Guess?